it's the start of day 35. It is about 8:10 and I have to catch my shuttle at 9:30. I don't really want to get out of bed. The bed was pretty comfortable, but I still need to pack up all my stuff and make breakfast and just get ready. I'm tired, but it's gonna be hopefully a good day of hiking. I don't really know what the plan is. I don't know how many miles I'm gonna hike because I'm gonna hike with this group, and I think we're just gonna hike until we're tired and probably find a south site. I just know I'm tired right now. But I have to get moving. Alright, I'll talk to you later. One of the good things about staying in a hostel with a kitchen is that you get to make different things for breakfast. So I have an egg sandwich, and then I also have some like 7 superfruit juice, which I love having juice in the morning. That's one thing that I wish, wasn't heavy that I could pack out all the time, but it's too heavy, so it's a treat. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. Okay, bye room. You've been a comfortable bed. Bye. Lock the door.
So are you saying
today is rough? Oh my gosh, it's hot out here. My pack feels like 100 pounds. The bugs are swarming my face. Luckily not terribly, and then it's just like all uphill. Today's physically hard. I've said it already today, but I'm going to say it again. Today's physically hard. My pack is so heavy. Gosh, I gotta get better about resupplying and, buying from the store and taking from the hiker box what I actually need and not what, I don't know, not what I don't want to get rid of or, it looks good at the time. So heavy. So just taking a little break right here. Give my shoulders a rest, and then I'll get moving again. I have 1 more mile until I hit mile 300. Woo! Which is good because I need some motivation right now. Whew. And then I get to have my celebratory watermelon gummy bears or gummy something I found in a hiker box. I get to eat at mile 300. Woo! Holy cow. Wow, you can see so far from here. This is neat. I would say that walking on exposed ridge lines is my second favorite parts of the trail. Yesterday I was talking about how my favorite part is when the trail runs right through a town and you have to like find the blazes and it's kind of like a game. But being on a ridgeline has been a favorite of mine too. It's just so open, you know? Like back in Missouri we have a lot of trails, but they're they're in the woods, and so you got that like canopy of all the leaves and everything. So this is different, so it's neat. This is definitely a tough rock scramble though. Whew. Ooh. My mom would hate this if she was hiking this trail. I do like being on the ridgeline, but wow, this rock scramble is tough and a little scary. And it's kind of like you could see the blazes from here pretty well, but going the other way, some of them were a little questionable. And a lot of times rocks will just show look like it has blazes, but it's not. It's just like that, you know. It's just white stuff on the rock, but that's not a blaze. Oh, but there's one. So it is a little scary because I'm doing this by myself. I haven't been able to catch up to the group I'm with. So I had to go to the bathroom and I couldn't catch up to them. So I don't want to get lost out here. Jeez Louise. My hips, I can't fit through this rocks. Squeeze. My hip felt too wide. My pack was getting stuck. Hey, 300! Woo! There's another marker. I've been waiting for these all day. That rock scramble, it felt like the trail was giving us a little taste of what it'll be like in New Hampshire in the whites. Well, I'm not sure about the roughness because it will probably be way worse, but the speed of my mileage slowed way down during that rock scramble. I had looked at the far out app and I had 1 mile to go till 300, so I was super excited. And I looked again and I had gone 0.4 miles and it felt like I should already be there. So yeah, that was fun. Actually, it was fun, but it was hard. Whew. Man, my feet hurt. I'm gonna admit something. I don't like it, but I've had the thought several times of quitting this trail already. And it hasn't been the thought of a serious thought of quitting, but just the thought of, what if I would quit? How would I feel about it? What would I do with my life? And I know I would be very disappointed in myself on if I quit. And I feel like I would just go home and go back to my old ways of sitting on the couch, eating ice cream and watching Netflix and drinking wine. And sometimes that does sound really nice out here, but when I was at home doing that, I always had the desire to come out here. So if I did quit, I would get to see my husband more and my family more, and I wouldn't have to go through a lot of struggling on this trail, but I think I would want to be back out here. So I'm not quitting, but I just thought it was interesting that I've had that thought several times, and it is the end of week 5, and I really didn't think those thoughts would come till later. But this trail is hard, mentally and physically, and I knew that coming into it. I just didn't think it would be so hard right away, but it is. But that's also how I felt about marriage. You know, before I got married, I knew that there would be times that it would be really hard, and I may even want to quit. But I didn't, you know, going into marriage, I didn't think that would happen until, like, I don't know, 7 years later or 15 years down the road. But for me, it happened that very first year. That first year, it was rough, and I had to keep reminding myself, well, actually my mom kept reminding me that the first year of marriage is all about adjustments, adjusting and learning your partner. And so obviously I stuck it out, and I'm so glad that I did, because mine and my husband's marriage ever since that first year, or the end of the first year, has been great, and I loved it, or I love it still. And so I think that might be kind of like what this trail will be like. You know, there's a lot of rough times, and it started way earlier than what I was anticipating, but I think if I stay out here, I'm gonna love it. And some days I do love it, other days I don't. But I still am grateful that I get to be out here and that I get to have this experience. So, but I just wanted to share with you how quickly the I guess the excitement wore off for me. So, well, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of exciting things on this trail. Like in 170 miles, I will be in Damascus, Virginia, and I will be attending trail days, and I am looking forward to that. So there's definitely still like good and exciting things along the trail, which is one of the reasons that I don't want to quit, is because then I'll miss out on all of that stuff that I've been waiting for, and I've been, you know, getting excited for. So anyway, it was just a thought I was having. Okay, so tonight I am having a tortilla with cheese and black beans and rice. I made these black beans at the hostel last night. And then I packed out some salsa. And some hot sauce.
And statistically, the cheaper the wedding, the more likely you are to stay together. Yeah, the higher the cost, just the probability
And finish it off with a sour hard cider.
The video's not ending until you take a bite.
Oh, okay. It's so good and hot. I love that sauce.
It looks delicious. It does.
We could be sitting at a restaurant right now.
Thumbs up.
It was hot. But yeah, pretty good. Alright, well, it is the end of day 35. I hiked 10.5 miles over a pretty tough rock scramble. I'm staying in my tent at Jerry Cabin, and I think the plan for tomorrow is to hike 15.5 miles. It looked like it was going to be an easier day. I'm not going to say easy because nothing out here is easy, but I had my Spanish rice and black beans in my tortilla, and it was delicious, with my hard cider that I packed out. So it was a really good dinner. I got to the shelter at like just before 5, so I've just been sitting up at the picnic table eating. I ate a lot of food because I couldn't fit everything into my bear canister. In fact, I had to have Skittles put my potato chips that I'm gonna have tomorrow. I had to have him put those in his bear bag to hang, and I'll just get it back from him tomorrow morning, but I didn't want to crush them, so hopefully he didn't crush them in his bag, but I guess I'll find out tomorrow. It's still light outside, but it started to get cold, so I got in my tent, and I'm probably gonna watch some Netflix, and maybe I should read my book so that I can get done with that thing and send it home, so I can lighten my pack some. But anyway, that is all for today, so I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.